Today we put the lizard devourer against the Tyrannotitan, two fan-favorite megatheropods. Saurophaganax and Tyrannotitan are very well known for their widely ranging size estimates and ores of mystery. A lot of people just don't know how big these animals are. That's a problem this video will fix. Saurophaganax is largely considered the overlord of Jurassic theropods, and for good reason. Torvosaurus grenade of Europe was fast and dangerous, but less muscular. Allosaurus of North America, notwithstanding its anatomical similarity to Saurophaganax, was only half the size. And Ceratosaurus, despite being Robert Bacher's favorite dinosaur, just didn't possess the raw power to shove the Lord of the Saurian Eaters out of the apex position. Such a dominant Allosaur must have been intimidating. In fact, many paleontology enthusiasts and awesome bros alike cite early 13 to 14 meter estimations. Here, I'm going to calculate a more precise size for Saurophaganax, utilizing femur proportions and the square cube law.
Wisdom Megalodon says that Allosaurus is very similar morphologically to Saurophaganax, which makes it the best complete animal to scale from, so that's for your information, everybody. Love you, bye.
Bates et al. 2009 used laser scanning techniques to put Big Al, a 7.4 meter specimen, at 1,500 kilograms. Big Al's femur measured 74.2 centimeters, while the femur of Saurophaganax specimen OMNH 1708 measures 113.5 centimeters. We divide the large femur by the small femur to figure out the body size multiplier between the two. Now that we know the difference, we multiply that by Big Al's body length of 7.4 meters, and thus discover that this particular Saurophaganax specimen was 11.3 meters long. And now we can calculate black mass. I mean, what? Square cube law. Yes! A divided by B.
Hey guys, again, it's Wisdom Megalodon. I'm not gonna lie, I think this part is pretty boring because of math, but you can look at it if you really want to, but I think math is boring. I just think I'm gonna go eat a fish or something.
5,300 kilograms. So many numbers. Holy cow. There's another slightly larger specimen called OMNH 1157, but I won't force you to sit through the math on that one. It rather suffices me to say that it is 11.5 meters long and weighs 5,600 kilograms, give or take. What did Saurophaganax accomplish as such a massive predator? Well, it likely hunted and killed the medium-sized sauropods of the Morrison Formation, including Ectoplodocus, and I'd be surprised if it didn't dine occasionally on the stegosaurs it coexisted with. As an advanced Allosaur, it had a wide gape but relatively weak bite force, more for swallowing as much meat as possible rather than delivering the killer blow. It's not a Tyrannosaur, after all, and relied on slashing instead of crunching. That combat strategy was definitely aided by its speed, although Chor 2000 describes it as more robust than Allosaurus. Its smaller relative had a top speed between 19 to 34 miles an hour, according to Christians in 1998. Saurophaganax would be on the lower end of that spectrum, but still quite fast and agile for a megatheropod. Tyrannotitan is one of the most basal carcharodontosaurs and is even older than the North American Acrocanthosaurus, as well as beefier. It was built similarly to Giganotosaurus and Mompusaurus, which is why Giganotosaurus is often used to calculate Tyrannotitan size with scaling. Here I'll use Campione et al.'s 2014 estimate, which used CQE volumetrics to reach a median weight for the smaller specimen of Tyrannotitan, MPEF PV 1156. Whew, mouthful. It was 11.4 meters long and weighed 5,630 kilograms. That's already on the level of big Saurophaganax, so how huge was specimen 1157? Mickey Mortimer's theropod database lists 1157 as 12.2 meters long, which means now we can use the square cube law again.
I'm so sorry about this, guys. I didn't think he would do this twice in the same video. I'll put a fish in his bed or something.
Dang. The largest specimen of Tyrannotitan weighed nearly 7 metric tons and pushed 40 feet long, while the largest Saurophaganax was just over 5.5 tons and was 37.7 feet long, scaling from Allosaurus. It seems Tyrannotitan has a significant advantage in that category, but these estimates for Saurophaganax might be a little low. Chor 2000 writes that its tail was much more robust and massive than Allosaurus, which means one-to-one scaling actually downplays Saurophaganax's mass. The tail of a theropod has to be proportionally large enough to counterbalance the rest of the animal, but not so heavy that it overbalances. I'm guessing, this adds at least 5% to Saurophaganax's mass for an 11.5 meter, 5.88 ton animal. And yet, Tyrannotitan is still a ton heavier and 2.3 feet longer. It's precisely 117% Saurophaganax's mass, even when accounting for the robustness factor, although it wasn't built to hit the same speeds. However, when it comes to close combat between theropods, muscle power ends up as a ruling factor. Tyrannotitan wins this beastly battle.
Hello folks, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I think you should press the subscribe button, because if you don't press the subscribe button, my Megalodon buddies will come and eat your family and there will be blood everywhere and it will be terrible. I hate to do that, so just press subscribe for your own safety.
Created using Powtoon.